Hey everyone, I wanted to have a little bit of fun with this practice today and utilize this yoga dice kit to build this sequence. I bought this a few weeks ago when I was going out of town just because I wanted to have a little bit of fun with my practice when I was gone, and it also helped me think about sequencing a little bit differently, which is good. So this kit comes with 7 different dice, and each of the dice represents a different category of poses. The poses range from like seated poses, balancing poses, standing poses, twists, and more. And it includes this little pamphlet which outlines all of the poses and talks about how to get into each of them. I think there's a chakra also on each of these, and they lay out poses that are associated with each chakra. I think the book goes into detail about how you can use the dice, but I figured we would just roll all 7 of them and put a sequence together. So let's roll the dice. All right, the poses today are going to be cow, plank, forward fold, a seated twist, eagle, triangle, and cobra. So this looks like a pretty nice sequence to do. I'm gonna rearrange the blocks just so that it makes a little bit more sense, and then we will get started in easy seat. I'm gonna start seated on my block just to elevate my hips a bit. If you have a blanket, you can use that as well, but I just prefer the block. So come into easy seat with your legs crossed in front of you. Rest your hands gently on top of your knees. Take notice of your surroundings or your pets. My cat just came up. So yes, just take notice of your surroundings. Take a minute to get grounded. And just bring your awareness to this moment. If you feel comfortable, feel free to close your eyes. Start to make your connection with your breath. Take a deep inhale through your nose and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling, and exhale, twist towards the right. Left hand to the outside of your right knee. Take another breath in and exhale. Inhale, facing forward, and exhale, twist towards the other side. Deep breath in, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale forward and exhale, twist towards the right. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale forward and exhale, twist towards the left. Breathe in and exhale it out. Breathe in. Exhale. I guess he's just gonna join for this practice, but that's okay. Swing your legs around off of the block and come into tabletop. Stack your shoulders underneath your wrists and your hips underneath your knees. On your inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, come into cow. And exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin, come into cat. Inhale into cow. Exhale, press the mat away, cat. Take some free movement here with your own breath, working through both of those postures. You can rock from side to side, swing your hips. Just do whatever feels good, warm up the body. On your next inhale, tuck your toes, send your hips up and back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Make sure your head is in line with your spine in between your arms. And maybe you have a slight bend in your knees. Remember to breathe. On your next inhale, lift high up onto your tippy toes and start to tiptoe your way to the top of the mat. Come into a forward fold. Take 3 breaths here. Deep inhale through the nose. And exhale, fold, maybe just a bit deeper. Slight bend in the knees. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, slowly start to roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Come up to mountain. Bring your arms up high above head, or high mountain actually. And exhale, swan dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back. Step your left foot back, come into plank. Hold for the inhale. And exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up to cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. On your next inhale, lift your right leg high or just step your right foot in between your hands. Inhale up to high crescent lunge. Back heel is lifted, front knees over your right ankle. Exhale, open to warrior 2. Take a breath in and exhale. Inhale, straighten your front knee. Start to hinge your hips back like you're in between 2 waterfalls. And you don't want to touch, come into triangle. Take 3 breaths. Placing that bend back in your front knee. Inhale back through warrior 2. And exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Step it back, downward facing dog. You can take a vinyasa if you wish in between sides, or just meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot in between the hands, and exhale. Inhale up to high crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Take a breath in and exhale. Inhale, straighten your front knee, start to hinge at your hips, come into triangle. Really keeping that space between your left ribs and your left thigh if you can. Take a breath in and out. Inhale back through warrior 2. And exhale, cartwheel your hands down towards the mat. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, drop to your knees, and exhale back into child's pose. On your next inhale, press up through your tabletop. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, lift high on your tippy toes and walk towards the front of your mat. Come into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly roll up 1 vertebrae at a time, and we'll meet in mountain. Inhale your arms up towards the ceiling, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Take a vinyasa, or just step it back, downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. On your next inhale, right leg goes high. Exhale, step it through in between your hands. Inhale up through high crescent lunge. Hold for the breath out. Inhale, start to shift your weight forward into your right foot. And inhale, bring your left knee into your chest. Exhale, cross your left knee over your right. Left arm under right. Come into eagle. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, start to unravel. Bring your knee back into your chest and exhale, step it back, high crescent lunge. Take another breath in and out. Inhale, drop your left hand down to the inside of your right foot. Come into a twist. Take a breath in and out. Exhale, plant your right hand to the outside of your right foot. Step your right foot back, come into downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths. On your next inhale, left leg goes high to the sky, 3-legged dog. Inhale, pull your knee in towards your chest. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Hold for the breath in. And exhale. On your next inhale, start to shift your weight into your left foot. Right knee comes in towards your chest. Take a breath in and exhale, crossing your right leg over your left knee, right arm under left. Wrap those arms into eagle. You can also just grab your shoulders or just bring your forearms to meet. Take a breath in and exhale. Feel free to kickstand that leg anytime you need. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach back up, unwind, come into high marcher. And exhale, step it back, high crescent lunge. Hold for the breath in. And exhale, drop your right hand to the inside of your left foot. Come into your twist. Take a breath in. And exhale, plant your left hand to the outside of your left foot. Exhale, step it back, downward facing dog. On your inhale, drop down to your knees, come into tabletop. Exhale, back, child's pose. On your next inhale, press back up through your tabletop and swing your legs around and roll down onto your back. Pull both knees in towards your chest and rock from side to side. On your next inhale, shift the weight into your right side and start to shift your knees over towards the left. Maybe take your gaze and arm over towards the right. Take an inhale and an exhale. Keep breathing. Inhale, both knees back towards your chest. And exhale, take your twist to the other side. Take 3 breaths. On your next inhale, bring your knees back in towards your chest. And exhale, plant both feet down on the mat. Inhale, extend your right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, cross your right foot over your left knee. You can pull it in for a reclined figure 4 or stay with your left foot planted on the mat, opening up your right hip. Take deep inhales through your nose and out. On your next inhale, lift your right leg back up towards the ceiling and exhale, plant it back onto the mat next to your left. Take your breath in, lift your left leg. Exhale, cross your left ankle across your right knee. Stay here with your foot planted or pull your thigh in towards your chest. You can interlace your hands. If your foot is raised, your right foot, plant it back onto the mat, and then inhale to extend your left, and exhale to place it back down on the mat. Windshield wiper your legs from left to right. You can do one at a time or do both of them together. And on your next inhale, pull everything in tight in towards your chest. And exhale, release everything long on the mat. Come into Savasana, your final posture, your final resting pose. Let everything go. Relax your jaw, relax your face, relax your shoulders. If you have time and would like to stay here longer, as I always say, do so. If it's time to get up, start to bring life back into your fingers and your toes and wiggle them. Extend everything long, reaching your feet towards the front of the mat, hands high above head. Take a good morning stretch. And exhale, release. You can plant your feet to roll over to one side. And just slowly start to roll up to a seat. Bring your hands to heart center or gently rest them down on your knees. I hope you all enjoyed that yoga dice practice. I'm hoping to use them a lot more here on this channel, and maybe we can play different types of games, or who knows, we'll see. But until we meet again, be well.